What's up, guys? It's your boy G, and today I'm going to talk to you about the top 5 items every photographer needs to have in their arsenal in order to be successful in 2025. Let's go. All right, guys, so number 1 on my list, it's a combo, camera and a lens. I really don't have to say anything else about it. This is numero uno right here. Smartphones are dope, but I'm gonna tell you like this right here. This was designed to take photos and video. Lenses, this lens in particular was designed to do the same thing, to work in tandem with this item right here, right? Don't get wrapped up in brand names. You know, I'm not here to plug a certain brand or a certain camera or a certain lens or anything of that nature. Whatever you have, use what you have in order to get what you want. You understand what I'm saying? Most clients that you come in contact with, they won't ask you what type of camera you use, what type of lens do you use. Most of them, once they see the beautiful images that you take, most of them won't give the credit to you, they'll give the credit to the camera at that point in time. But don't get wrapped up into that. You know what I'm saying? That's people that don't know. And when you know, typically you do better. So, but hey, camera and a lens, that's what you must have. Smartphones are cool, but let's rock with this right here in 2025, okay? On to the next thing. What is this right here, y'all? It's an SD card, right? SD cards are great. SD cards are what you use to capture the information that you shoot in these things right here in the camera, okay? So what you want to do is, a lot of times people tend to just purchase any type of SD card. And again, I'm not here to specifically talk about what type of SD card you need. As you can see, I have a SD card case. It's a hard case right here, and I keep SD cards in here. But what you want to do is, with those SD cards, you want to make sure that you're purchasing a card that's fast enough to process the information that you capture on your camera in an effective manner. You don't have to spend an arm and a leg. I'm not talking about one of those big CF cards and all the other stuff like that. I'm just talking about the everyday SD card that you would need in order to do most of your shoots, right? Typically the prices vary. You can catch some pretty good SD cards on sale depending on where you go. Of course, you can always go to the almighty Amazon. But I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've even been in Costco shopping, man, and I've ran across, 400 gig SD cards and whatnot, So I mean, you can really capture some great SD cards, typically on the fly, wherever you go. But again, put your focus on how much content or how much storage can be stored on the SD card, and look at the speeds as well, okay? So on to the next item. So my next item is this small thing right here, okay? This is what I will call an SD card reader for your phone. This right here, of course, you can use it on your laptop, you can use it on your cell phone. This is USB-C, and what you can actually do, and it's super dope, y'all. I'm telling you like this: if you are a content creator, a videographer, a photographer, whatever you are, this is great to have on the go whenever you need to transfer files from your camera to your cell phone. If you're not trying to wait on Bluetooth and Wi-Fi and all those different things, you can actually take your SD card out of the camera. Matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna do? Instead of me showing you from the case, what I would do is I would show you from the SD card that's currently in the camera. So what you do is you take out your SD card properly. I always take my SD card out while the camera is off, okay? Take your SD card out, you take your USB-C SD card reader. I almost got mixed up, y'all. You plug this in right here, and boom. So next, what you do is you take this right here, you take your cell phone, you hook this up to your cell phone, and boom, you can access everything that's on this card on your cell phone, depending upon if you have a cell phone that utilizes USB-C. So this is real dope. I mean, if you're at a shoot and let's say you want to get some content up in your stories on Instagram, or maybe you want to make a YouTube short, or maybe you even want to send like a test file or something over to a client, or maybe you're shooting an event and you need to process those images quickly and on the go and on the fly, or maybe you need to send those images out to another vendor or something like that. Whatever your needs are, this is what you need to have right here to access those files from here to your cell phone in a quick and efficient manner. So look, I'm gonna tell you like this. I bought this puppy right here from Best Buy, but you can purchase these from Amazon. You can get them, you know what I'm saying, online from anybody. Yeah, so I highly, strongly advise you to have this in your arsenal in order to be successful in 2025. Let's go to the next one. All right, guys, so my next item is a portable external hard drive. Now, this one in particular, this was the last one that I bought. This is what you call a portable SSD. And this is very small, it's compact, it's lightweight, it doesn't take up a whole lot of space. And the beautiful thing about it is, there it is, it's that USB-C again. So this comes with two USB cords. One is your standard USB cord, and it connects from USB-C over to your USB. But the other cord, which I don't have right here by me right now, which is the beautiful thing, is USB-C to USB-C. So again, this beauty right here is dope from the standpoint of, if I plug in that USB-C to USB-C, I can hook this drive up to my cell phone. So if I need to access anything off of my external hard drive onto my cell phone in a run and gun fashion, or maybe I need to export items from my cell phone over to my USB-C in a run and gun fashion, at that point in time, I can do it. This is super lightweight. Previously, I had, let me show you, G drive. And I love these right here. Like, these are portable, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're heavy duty and the whole nine, but you can actually compare the size. Look at this, man. You know, so like if you're running and gunning, like I'm saying, if you are at a library, if you're at a spot that space is not really available to you at that point in time, I would highly suggest, you purchase one of these puppies or these. Hey, look, bottom line, we're just looking for the storage. But I'm gonna tell you like this again. Less is best in this manner. I think this is 4 terabytes. This might actually be 2 terabytes, 2 or 3 terabytes. But hey, man, like, look at this right here. You can't beat it. So you can pick these up at your Best Buy. You can pick them up, of course, Amazon, Walmart, like whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? But make sure you purchase an external hard drive so you won't have all that wear and tear on your computer or your laptop. And you don't want to have that because you don't want your stuff to crash on you, okay? So again, purchase one of these puppies, man, and get the saving. You heard? Next item coming up. Well, an ND filter is used in environments where you want to keep a certain setting without having to sacrifice the exposure and the light that's around you. So just to dumb that down for you, let's say you're shooting outside, it's super bright outside, it's a sunny day, it's noon, you know, the sun is shining and the whole nine, but you want to shoot your client in the aperture of 1.2, 1.4, 1.8, 2.8, or whatever it is, right? And you don't want to sacrifice the blur for the exposure. So what you can do is you can go and purchase a filter. This filter in particular is an ND filter. Now what I'm gonna tell you is this: match up, I don't know the proper term, I'm going off the dome right now, I'm gonna call it the ring size, okay? Your ring size is the size of the inner portion of your lens, okay? On this lens right here, on this Sigma Art lens, it's printed on here. It's a 67, right? So my filter is a 67. So what you do is you line up the screw portion to the actual lens and you press down a little bit, you make sure it's lined up, and you twist, okay? So now it's on there, okay? So what you do with this is, right here, you have levels, you have stops, levels, whatever you want to call it, right? So at this point, all you do, if you want to keep that aperture at a 1.2, 1.4, 1.8, 2.8, whatever it is, right? But limit the light that comes in the lens, at that point, you just rotate your dial, and it turns. And if you have a screen on the back of your camera, you can actually go to live view. And at that point, you can look at the screen and see the change in the light whenever you rotate the dial. If you don't have a screen on the back of your camera, it's not a deal breaker. Just look into the viewfinder, and at that point in time, rotate your dial and you'll see the change in the light that's coming inside the lens. But yeah, man, it's super dope. You can use this for video as well. And as a matter of fact, on the camera that I'm using to record this content right now, I actually have a filter on that one too as well. So you guys, you gotta have a filter, you know, especially if you shoot natural light. Invest in the filter. This is one by K&F Concept. I didn't pay that much for it. I forgot how much I paid for it. I've been having it for a while, but it's super dope. On those type of days when I'm shooting natural light and I don't feel like shooting an off-camera flash, really, I'm gonna be honest with you, I keep the ND filter in my bag and I use it as needed. So I got a bonus item for you, man. So let's get to it right now. You heard? Let's go. All right, guys, so I should have had this higher on my list, but you know what I'm saying? It's all gravy. I'm going to talk about it, you know, because this is very important to have, and this will take your photography to a whole nother level. So right now you might be asking, okay, so what are you talking about, G? What I'm talking about is this right here, a graphic editing tablet. An editing graphic tablet, whatever, right? I'm talking about a tablet that you can use to edit your photos, right? This thing right here is a beast. I've been having this one right here since about 2019, around there. I purchased this initially. I wanted the Wacom, you know, with the screen on it and the whole nine, but I thought about it and I said, you know, prior to me investing that much money into something that I never really tried before, let me get one that's kind of budget friendly just to see if I want to invest in something like this. So I bought this one. This is the Deco XP Pen. I think this is number 3, I believe. I purchased this from Amazon. It ran me about $100, 99, you know, plus tax. It might have been like 108 or something like that at the time. And it comes with a stylus, and it comes with a bunch of tips. This has wireless capability. You can hook it up via USB, as well as it comes with the USB cord. And it has some other accessories, but the dope thing about this is better than you actually using this mouse. Because as we know, you can only get certain movements with your mouse. You know, your hand can only do so much with a mouse. As opposed to if you had something more so like a pen, you can use it as if you were drawing on a piece of paper, right? So this thing is super dope. I'm talking about it's super responsive. It's fast. I've never had an issue with it. You can program the actual buttons on here. You know, you can rotate this dial. It zooms in, it zooms out. Man, I'm telling you, man, this thing is dope. I'm gonna be honest. It comes with a bunch of tips, right? Man, it might come with maybe like 10 or 12 different tips. But honestly, I never had to change out a tip, thank God. You know, and I mean, this thing is super, super dope. I use it all the time when I'm editing, and it may look big to you, but in theory, it's not big. If you look in terms of a laptop, you can see, you know, it's not as big. You see that? But this thing right here, man, is dope. Like if I travel or something like that, this is in the bag with me all the time. And really, to be honest with you, I have 2 of these. I have one here and I have one at home. And yeah, guys, I hadn't really been plugging any of these items, but this is one item that I would definitely stand on and stand by. So again, this is the Deco XP Pen, I believe tablet 3. I'll put the link down low, and I'm gonna tell you like this, guys, this will take your editing to a whole nother level. So with that being said, I ran through my top 5, 6 items that you need in order to be a successful photographer in 2025. This was off the dome. Excuse me for any mishaps, but you know what? You're not here for perfection. You're here to get better, you heard? So with that being said, don't forget to subscribe. Click the link in the bio, click the link in the notifications, click the link wherever you're watching this, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, website, TV, NBC, Netflix. You heard me, I'm speaking it into existence, you know what I'm talking about? But wherever you're watching it, man, please, follow your boy, let me know, leave a like, leave a comment so I can keep on making these videos, and click the notification bell so that you can stay abreast to all my latest videos. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a blessed day, and look, don't be lazy. You know what I'm saying? Go out there and grind. Get it done. Put the work in. It's going to pay off for you. You heard? So with that being said, y'all be blessed. Keep God first and holler at your boy. You heard? Peace.